Right home, we've had some very sunny weather over the last few days. That's thanks to high pressure that's building back into the area, and also played a part in the gusty winds from earlier on this afternoon. That is settling down though, as we head especially into tonight, as clear skies look to hold, but not for much longer. We can already see some clouds on the way. But that's in part due to this sprawling kind of unsettled pattern here with the offshore low pressure system off the coast of British Columbia. That's bringing a whole lot of wet weather to the Pacific Northwest at this point, but it's this general active pattern that's going to be working its way across the northern part of the country into the Midwest as we head over the next few days, kind of late this week through the weekend. So do have a bit of an active forecast here for this second weekend of November. But as we take a look at futurecasts over the rest of this evening, we stay clear, maybe a few upper level clouds, but that'll allow us to cool off very quickly, getting down to the low 30s, upper 20s. We do start off the day tomorrow. It's pretty sunny, so that'll warm us back up into the 50s, but we'll see an increase in cloud cover throughout the day. We do stay dry, though, during the day on Thursday. That does change as we head to Thursday night. Our first push of showers will be coming in ahead of a cold front that'll be sweeping in. Could see the first few showers across northwest Illinois at about 9 o'clock in the evening before we see more of that spreading over the rest of the area. Could even be some rumbles of thunder in some of these stronger cells here, so don't be surprised if you hear some rumbles of thunder late Thursday night, early Friday morning. Won't be anything much more than that. Otherwise, just some much needed rainfall here ahead of this cold front, though the front will be kind of chasing these showers out of here. Does look like we're dry for the morning commute on Friday. We'll keep just a slight chance for one or two showers that may be kind of falling behind here, but still looking at a dry day nonetheless on Friday, even with some sunshine and plus some blustery westerly winds. That'll bring our temperatures back up into the low, maybe even middle 60s before clouds return late in the day on Friday into Friday night. Then over the weekend, Saturday looking pretty cloudy, and then some more showers look to be returning in the afternoon. These will be rain as we stay above freezing, but as we head towards sunset, that's when temperatures will be dropping, and we may see a mix with a few wet snowflakes before after midnight, especially to change over to all snow. So we may see our first flakes of the season as we head to Saturday night and early Sunday morning. However, a few limiting factors here that we'll talk about here in just a bit. However, there's also a chance that a few flurries hang around as we have partly cloudy skies heading into the second half of the weekend on Sunday before we dry things out on Monday. So talking about this weekend forecast for those first flakes of the season, it largely depends on if any showers can hang on well after sunset. We'll be mixing initially after sunset through the evening hours, and then overnight would change over to all snow. So we'll just have to see how long those showers hang around. That would determine how much snow we might see. Again, a few flurries may hang around during the day on Sunday. No real impacts with that. Given that we'll be in the 60s on Friday, I would say accumulations very unlikely. Maybe some elevated surfaces like bridges or an above surface deck. You might see a little dusting, if that, but that would be just about it that we can expect as we head into this weekend. But the first flakes coming in right on time, and it's not usually that we see our first measurable snowfall until later this month. So coming in right about time. Otherwise, tonight down to about 30 degrees, then tomorrow warming up closer to the 60-degree mark as we see another couple warm days here both tomorrow and Friday before we cool off quickly down to the 30s by Sunday, but we're right back up again by this time next week.